All right, music fans, welcome back. Harmless Dave again here, telling it like it is, talking about real music in real time for real people, just like you and just like me. All right, before I get going with this video, here are skills. Skills doesn't just kind of flow off the tongue. Skills, uh, but they could have called this what? Electric Ranger Big Giant. That's what they could have called it. Why do I say that? Well, you've got David Huff playing drums. You've got the incredible Brad Gillis on guitar, and you've got Billy Sheehan playing bass, and you've got this guy Renan, okay, on lead vocals. He's in a band I think called Electric Mob, and that will make up skills here. I don't know if you could see this, getting some glare here, but there it is. The album is called Different Worlds, courtesy of Frontiers Music, again featuring Brad Gillis. Brad Gillis at one point played lead guitar for Ozzy Osbourne. Ozzy Osbourne last night was, he was kind of cut a little short during an NFL halftime show. Fans apparently are a little ticked off. And look, this is the first reaction I had to this was, yeah, here goes the NFL again. Their constant war on anything that's not rap or hip hop. Look, if you like rap or hip hop, that's cool. That's your choice, right? For those of us who like rock, and this channel is about mainly rock or country or something organic where they use real instrumentation. Although, again, some of these concerts today, you're not sure if everything is being digitally processed and tracked because it's so good. Technology is so good. So anyway, here's the story, and fans are upset. Fans of Ozzy are a little ticked off. The headline is short broadcast of Ozzy NFL halftime performance rankles fans. Rankles, huh? It's just an interesting word. Hey, Bob, I'm really rankled. Yeah, me too, Dave. When it was announced that Ozzy would perform during the halftime at the NFL season opening game between the Los Angeles Rams and the Buffalo Bills, a press release stated that a portion, it's a tiny little portion of his set would air as part of the NBC broadcast. NBC, yeah, one of my favorite channels. As it turns out, nope, a portion meant only about 10 seconds. A portion is 10 seconds. So as it turns out, Ozzy was bumper music for the halftime analysis. Those who tuned in, I should say, for the halftime performance, you might want to turn in and not tune in after that, saw only a brief clip of Ozzy playing his tune, Patient Number 9, the title track off his just released solo album, before the broadcast cut back to analysis of the game's first half. As it became clear that the rest of Ozzy's performance wouldn't be aired, followers of the Prince of Darkness took to social media to air their frustrations. WTF was that? Asked one fan. You say, here's Ozzy Osbourne, cut to him for 5 seconds, then back to the halftime recap that no one cares about. Look, I know I tell people stay out of the Brown River. And, it's okay, I think, to look from a distance. And then if it gets too brown, you need to run away so your sanity doesn't completely, go up in smoke. Another fan said, NBC thinking we'd rather hear a first half recap than Ozzy Osbourne's performance is puzzling. According to setlist.fm, Ozzy's whole performance included Patient Number 9 and his solo classic Crazy Train. And here's the thing about this, right? They always have to play the biggest song now. Every rock band, Journey has to play Don't Stop Believing. Well, the two songs we're going to do are, the new song and then our biggest song ever. you can't keep anyone's attention by maybe doing just a different track, anything. I love Crazy Train, but I don't have a problem with Crazy Train. It's actually not on the radio all that much compared to other things, because it doesn't fit these classic hits stations, because it wasn't a top 40 thing. So good. It's better than, Don't Stop Believing. All right. And I'm not saying it's a better song, but it's just better in the sense that you don't hear it as much. Ozzy was backed by producer Andrew Watt on guitar, bassist Chris Chaney, and drummer Tommy Clufitos for both songs, while Zakk Wylde joined in for Crazy Train. Well, for God's sake, you just missed Zakk Wylde on Crazy Train. If you were among those disappointed by the broadcast, perhaps you can find comfort in listening to the Patient Number 9 album, which is out September 9th. Now, look, folks, it's not about me being comfortable here. It's about Ozzy wanted some publicity for the album, and 10 seconds isn't going to cut it. He's trying to sell records here, people. I mean, the NFL just stinks. Can I just say, first of all, they don't like rock music. Secondly, they don't really like their core audience, which is men, men with disposable income, the kind that go out and buy products. And, they used to try to sell razors on NFL broadcasts, but then they said all the men who bought those razors were toxic. I mean, what the heck? WTF, to go back to the original comment. It's a broadcast for dudes for the most part. Yeah, some chicks will watch, but this is a dudes thing, and older dudes for the most part. Well, we at the NFL, we're looking to broaden our horizons, and we need a younger audience, and the younger audience doesn't really like Ozzy, so we'll use Oz as some bumper music, right, going into our cutting edge analysis of the first half. Look, if you tell people that you're going to be having Ozzy at halftime, you should probably have Ozzy at halftime. I'm just saying, it's just something you should do. By the way, I think Oz just dropped another song, or another video anyway, featuring Eric Clapton on guitar. Oh no. How could he? How could he have Eric playing guitar? We all know what Eric believes in, right? This is just crazy. The song is great. I've only heard it once. I can't even tell you what the name of it is, but you can go listen to it because it's out there, and maybe you'll find comfort in hearing Ozzy and Eric Clapton, especially after the Queen passing away. We have to support our friends in the UK. We really do at this time, because that to me is really the end of not only an era, but it's bigger than that. It's kind of like a comfortable thing, especially if you're from the UK and you don't have to love the Queen or anything like that. But the Queen was a rock of stability for that country for 70 years. And I think Sharon Osbourne actually said some really touching and moving things about the Queen. So again, our condolences here on my little channel going out to all the people in the UK. And yes, I do have a few fans in the UK. They probably think I'm kind of strange and, I don't know, annoyingly American, but here I am, right? One more time for skills. Yeah. Again, Brad Gillis, who used to play in Ozzy's band, not a bad guitar player. Billy Sheehan on bass. Those two guys right there, you have to be a little curious with those two guys in the band, Brad Gillis and Billy Sheehan, David Huff on drums, and some other dude you probably never heard of on vocals, but it's still good. And I would check it out for sure, courtesy of our friends over at Frontiers Music. Maybe this too will comfort you because you were waiting to see Ozzy last night. You got about 10 seconds worth. Great job, NFL. You're doing what you always do. You're ticking off rock fans. Yeah. All right, folks, that's the video. I'm done. See you soon. Ta-ta.